Welcome back, guys. This is a 17-minute video of me driving from my end of one of my pupils to the start of the next pupil. So I'm in the centre of Bath, in the southwest of England, and I drive, like I said, from one pupil to another. I start in PC World car park, as you'll probably notice, and I make my way through the car park and out to the traffic lights. So I've reversed out of space, obviously doing all my observations, and I'm slowly driving around the car park. Bit of hazard perception spotting here, making sure we're not going to have any problems with pedestrians and such like. Cars pulling out, so be careful if you are in car parks. When I get to the traffic lights, I will look right and left for any vehicles who may have gone through a red light. Looking up ahead, bus has just pulled off, so now what I'm doing is I'm thinking about any bus stops that I might see or any pedestrians that I might see. If I see a bus stop, I'm anticipating the bus might stop at the bus stop. I need to be careful soon because there is a crossroad coming up, and you can see we're on the main road, but the vehicles on the right and the left are trying to pull out. So just got to be careful, just keep an eye on these guys. The bus is looking like it's going to stop soon because there is a bus stop coming up. So I'm going to check my middle mirror, my right mirror, and I'm going to move out slightly to the zigzag line in the middle of the road to have a better look. Now at the moment I can't really see much. I've probably got enough of a view, but I can't really see much. Just waiting, just being patient, not much happening. Looks like the traffic's slowing down perhaps. Looks like a bit of a gap coming up. Maybe not. Yep, there's my gap. Through I go. A little bit of a squash and a squeeze. The camera doesn't do it justice. There was enough room, but the camera's got a bit of a fisheye lens, so it makes it look a lot more narrow than it was. Scanning and planning, we are going into town, so you never know what might come up. Another set of traffic lights coming up, so just being aware, just making sure I'm happy that no one's going to suddenly cross. Another set of traffic lights coming up in the distance. We'll be in the middle lane, so I'll be checking my middle mirror, my right mirror, and indicating right to get into that middle lane. Once I'm in the middle lane, I will be cancelling that right signal because I don't want people to think I'm going to the right. Stopping just before the picture of the bike because that's for cyclists only. Again, when going through town, just scanning and planning, just making sure I'm not travelling too fast, looking at the road markings, looking at the road signs, and picking up any clues that I might as I go along. As you can see, it's a little bit damp, but nothing too much to worry about. Coming up soon, we're going to see another set of traffic lights, and at those traffic lights I'm going to be following the road ahead. So I've got the choice of two lanes. I'm going to be in the left lane of the two. It's road marked, so it's quite clear. If we didn't have road markings, I still would use the left-hand lane. I'm going to be following the signs for A36 Warminster. As we go through the lights, you might catch a glimpse of a green sign on the left there, and that is basically labelled up as Warminster to the right hand side lane. So I would have checked my middle mirror, checked my right mirror, and I would have signalled right to get into that right hand side lane. Now, as I go around this one-way system, it does take me into the middle lane, as you can see, A36. So as long as I stay in the middle, I should be okay to go to the A36. A little bit of a traffic jam here, so I do have to wait. Don't know what the problem is around the corner. Again, looks like another queue of traffic. Car coming out from the left, just keeping a bit of space just in case he does want to turn out right. Looks like temporary traffic lights, so checking middle mirror, right mirror before I go around, middle mirror, left mirror before I come back to the left-hand lane. So looking up the road then, just scanning and planning for any builders, any people walking out between the parked cars. A little bit further up, we've got a set of lights, so another pedestrian crossing. Got to be careful, keeping our eyes peeled for junctions on the right, because as you can see, there's lots of queuing cars. And as I'm coming up to this petrol station, I will spot a vehicle trying to pull out. So just keeping it under control, a little bit of brake perhaps. You'll see it on the right here coming up soon. Little grey car, I believe. There he is. Now we're going to be following signs for the A36 Warminster, and this is like a big roundabout type oval gyratory system. Best way to describe it's like a one-way system. So when we go into this, we will be picking up the right-hand side lane, because if you have a look, the left-hand lane is to go left only. So we always want to follow the road ahead if we're not told otherwise. But like I said, we're going to look for the A36. Got some give way signs. Have a look to the right and off we go. right hand side lane to start with, but then we're going to drop across into the left lane because the green sign on the left tells me that. So middle mirror, left mirror, signal left. Staying in the lane, but as we go around, this lane will then split into two. So I want to stay in the right hand side lane of 2. And then a little bit further up, we've got a set of traffic lights where I'm going to need to turn right. Now, when I'm coming down here and I get to the traffic lights, they just change on me just before I get there. But as I'm coming up to them, I can see and hear an ambulance behind me. Obviously, we haven't got the rear facing camera, but you'll note, you'll see in a minute, the ambulance goes past me. I think I do the right thing. I just stop before the lights and there's just enough space for them to get through. But watch when the lights change. And here comes the ambulance on the left hand side. I've just left enough space for it to get through, you'll see now. There you go. Okay, so we're moving off. We're going to go through a little place called Widcombe. So this is the high street. You saw there on the road, it's going to be 20 miles an hour. Nice and slow along here. Car just moving off. Again, scanning the road from right to left and left to right, just to see if there's anyone who might suddenly walk out, doors opening, cars suddenly moving off. Got a mini roundabout coming up soon, and when we get to this mini roundabout, we're going to be turning right, second exit. It's quite a tight one. It's definitely a closed junction, so very slow. Early observation to the right, and if it's clear, we're going to make our move. Got a couple of pedestrians there, let them go first. Got a cyclist coming up, so we're going to give this cyclist a nice bit of clearance, and I want to get past this cyclist safely so that I don't have any problems with the oncoming traffic. So you see there's nothing coming towards me. Through we go. And back over to the left hand side. A little bit further up the road we do meet some traffic, so I'm going to have to check my mirrors and I'm going to be slowing down to allow the vehicle through. As it turns out, it's a big old bus and he's got a nice bit of space there. We're then going to start to climb up the hill and it's still 20 miles an hour. It's very narrow, so just keeping it slow through here. So we're starting to go up the hill. We will need to give it a bit of extra gas. Obviously, we're just going to stick to the 20 mile an hour speed limit, but we need more gas to make the car go up the hill at 20. Some people get a bit confused with this. They think they have to go speeding up the hill when actually they can still stick to 20. We just need to give more gas to get to 20. Speed limit changes here. If you have a little look, there you go, 30. So we can give more gas and we can really get up the hill. As you can see, I've got a nice clear road in front of me. Whenever I go into a bend, I'll be slowing down because I just don't know what's around that bend. But on a straight road like this, no problem. I've got a clear road in front of me, not a problem at all. I'll just get up to the speed limit. Nice clear day, a little bit of sun in the windscreen there, but not a problem. So another cyclist coming up, I believe it's an electric bike from what I can tell. So I'm just going to hang back, let this vehicle go by, and then I'm going to check my middle mirror, my right mirror, move that around, give them a nice bit of space, 1.5 meters, and then come back when it's safe onto the left hand side. 1.5 to stay alive. Coming up to the top of the road soon, there's going to be a mini roundabout. Now that mini roundabout, I am going to turn left. Now, I can guarantee you this roundabout is absolutely closed. So it's going to be really slow, looking right and left and seeing if there's a gap. And if there's a gap, I'm going, and if there's not, I'm stopping. And as you can see, it's pretty closed. When I get to the very end, it does open up. There's nothing coming, so there's no need to stop. And out I go. Again, this piece of road is notoriously difficult because, as you can see, the wall on the left is very big, very steep and very close. So again, taking our time as we go down this narrow piece of road. Looking ahead, going into a bit of a bend. And very shortly we're going to come to a zebra crossing. So again, keeping our eyes peeled, particularly on the left-hand side, because the left-hand side is the entrance to a forest or a park. So people can come straight out and they can walk straight onto the actual crossing without you even seeing them. So you're going to have to bring the speed down to see if that's safe or not. So this is nearly the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please comment, like and subscribe. If you'd like to see more of these types of videos of me just driving from place to place whilst talking through, absolutely comment and let me know. More than happy to do these in different places, different locations. So thanks for watching. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. And we're going to be turning into a car park soon on the right hand side. Hope you all have a good day, and we'll see you on the next video.